Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Wednesday, January 9th. My name is David Moore. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news. So stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, former Republican U.S. Representative Ron DeSantis was sworn in as Florida's new governor on Tuesday with promises to keep taxes low and to make education and the environment a priority. In a speech filled with naval references, the former Navy officer also promised to be tough on illegal immigration and to appoint Supreme Court justices who won't legislate from the bench. DeSantis took his oath in front of Florida's historic Old Capitol. His predecessor, Republican Governor Rick Scott, attended along with former Republican governments Jeb Bush and Bob Martinez and former Democratic Gov Bob Graham. Scott left the ceremony early to fly to Washington, where he was to be sworn in as a U.S. Senator. In other news, a 15-year-old girl was struck by a vehicle Wednesday morning near Gulf High School. According to Pasco County Fire Rescue, the girl was struck in the intersection of School Road and Madison Street in Newport Richey. Authorities say the girl was unresponsive after being struck by a vehicle while on her way to school. She was airlifted from the scene to an area hospital. There is complete roadblock in the intersection. Motorists are asked to seek an alternative route. Now to Ian Gibson with your school news.
I'm Ian Gibson with your school news. Senior fees are now $100, so be sure to pay up soon. Are you looking for a spring sport to play? Clearwater High School will field both girls and boys lacrosse teams this spring. Lacrosse is like hockey, but played outside on grass. From beginner to expert, CHS Lacrosse is looking for both girls and boys that are interested in playing a fast-paced, action-packed sport for the spring. Practices start January 28th. There will also be an informational meeting January 14th during both lunches and after school in room C11. See Coach Melvin in room C11 for more information. Do you have a 3.0 grade point average? Are you interested in exploring your future professional career while earning high school credit and college credit during your senior year? Don't pass up the opportunity to apply for the district-wide Executive Internship Program. Information and applications can be found online at the Executive Internship Program website. Find the link on the Clearlight. Any students interested in playing tennis this year should stop by Mrs. Bill's office and pick up the athletic paperwork. There will also be a short information meeting for all students interested in playing tennis this year, today in the Media Center. There will be a track and field interest meeting on Tuesday, January 15th after school in room C11. Clearwater High School has been invited to a special performance of the Broadway musical Hamilton at the Stratus Center in Tampa on March 7th. A limited number of student tickets are available for only $10, thanks to a partnership with the Geiger Letterman Institute of American History. Students must be enrolled in a social studies class, such as U.S. history or U.S. government, and are required to complete a project based on the founding documents. If you're interested in participating, please stop by Pod 9 to see Ms. Hipple or email her at hipple@pcsb.org. There's a CDMP meeting today after school in room PA5. Now back to the desk.
And finally, a moose wandered into a hospital building in Alaska's largest city Monday and Stephanie Hupton was ready to capture the visit with her phone camera. Hupton works in billing at a physical therapy office inside a building attached to Alaska's regional hospital in Anchorage. When a patient mentioned security staffers were monitoring a moose that got inside her building, she dashed out and started recording. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please email Mr. Gordon at gordonw@pcsb.org. If you are a student, please have your club sponsor or coach send the email. Like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Productions for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out the CDMP Clearlight, running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN. Have a great tornado day.